Hi YouTube, I'm Sam Hanley, 15 in England, and I know you probably know my videos for something like taking songs, miming to them, making up stupid stuff. Well, I thought I'd use my YouTube account to sort of put across my opinions, because the people who know me the best know that I'm very opinionated and I always have to, get them across to people. Well, this is my shot at putting across how I think about certain things. The biggest thing for me, really, which I strongly am against, and it's really been pissing me off lately, is all of this tax rise and all of the increase in prices. I mean, anyone who's watching who lives in the United Kingdom knows that our country is in a right state, and our house is currently on the market. It's been on since last Christmas, so just over about 6 months, and honestly the market's going nowhere, and it's just getting into a state where it's just getting hard to live here, like in the way that we know it. Because we were reading the paper the other day, yesterday actually, and it was talking about how there's no cheap rate mortgage and how all the prices are coming up. And there was this one woman in the paper who had this like 800 grand mortgage or something, and she was earning 100 quid a week. And I'm like, and she took this loan off Northern Rock, and they kept giving her more and more money. And Northern Rock, oh bloody hell, they've been taking money off other people without getting permission for it, and then they're repossessing apparently 6 homes a day. And I just can't believe that all these, there's going to be like so much homelessness, and I just can't believe England's in such a state. And you don't know this, but I want to be a lawyer, and I'm going to try and get into Cambridge University, but I never really knew what sort of law that I wanted to do. But I've been thinking about it and all of this stuff, and I was thinking, because there's so many different types of law, and it was just really, really hard to try and figure out which perception of law, that's not the right word, which type of law that I wanted to do. And there's just so much to choose from. But putting everything into perspective, I think I'd be best doing things which I believe in, and at the moment tax and all of this stuff is just really, really getting on the wrong side of me. And once I've got an opinion, I speak it to everyone, and that's it. Another thing that gets my pip is when the country's in such a state and there's poverty all over the world and people are in desperate need of money, why do all of these taxpayers pay billions to like football companies when all they do is kick a ball around a field? I'm sorry, but it doesn't take a lot of skill to kick a ball. I know you can say that like not everyone can be as good as Cristiano Ronaldo and whatever, but to get paid so much money when there are people out there saving people's lives on an everyday basis, and they get paid like 1/10 of what they get paid, and with all the homeless people, all the poverty-stricken people, and all the people who are dying because they haven't got money to fend for themselves and their families, I just don't understand it. And there's all of these money-grabbing benefit people who have like 15 odd kids just so they can get child benefits when they can't be asked to get off their backside and go and get a job. I mean, we're paying for them to just scrounge off of the government. They get their houses, they get money, they get food. Oh, and my family, my mum and dad work their arses off to get us to live the way that we know that we do. And lately we've had to cut back a bit because all of this housing, building stuff about how the house prices are dropping. There's no building, and because my dad's a construction worker, there's not a lot of jobs for him at the moment, and so we're a bit weird. So I just don't really understand the way that we're going lately.